So today I'm going to give you a look at our range of Cedar Summit down sleeping bags. We've got the Spark, we've got the Ascent, and we've got the Trek. I'm going to run through why we stock these, the advantages of each bag, and which one might be the right bag for you. So we're going to start with the Trek series. What I've got here is the -1, and we're comparing the -1 across all three bags. So it's going to give you a really direct comparison as far as bulk, size, weights. This is the Trek bag. It's a really nice bag if you're looking for something for the car, something for the motorbike, something that you may want to hike with, but where hiking isn't your primary aim. So if hiking is what you want to do all the time, you possibly look better off looking at something that's a little bit more compact and lighter, but this still will get the job done. So let's say you want to go and do the overland or something like that, and it's going to be a one-time only thing, but the rest of the time you're based out of your car, then this may be the bag for you. It's got 380 grams of 650 plus. Overall, this bag weighs around about 1100 grams, and it packs up into a stuff sack that is around about 8 litres. So that is well and truly within the hiking space. It's not within the lightweight or ultralight space, but it is within the hiking space. For a fully featured bag, that's pretty good. It's not super tapered. There's a fair bit of space within this bag. It's got 2 zips, one on each side. The one on the right-hand side is a 1/4 zip. So it just runs that long. What that means is you can open up both the left and the right side of the bag. If it's hot, you can put your arms out. Also means if it's really cold, you can put your arms out. So you can use it, sit up in bed, stick your arms out if you want to read a book or you want to do something as well. So there's draft collar around the neck. So you get a little bit of a collar here. It also has a little bit of adjustment. And then there's draft collars down each side of the zip to stop you from getting any cold air that's coming in or leaking in from the zip. Cedar Summit have got a zip with a little plastic fitting on here. The material is a 20D, so it's easy for it to get caught in a zipper or a standard zipper. The little plastic fitting here helps in that, so it helps it remain snag-free, which is a really nice feature. The zip on the left-hand side actually goes all the way down and around into the foot box area, and then there's a 3rd zip around the foot box. Now that means that you can undo the whole lot and have it open like a blanket, which is really good. The other thing that's pretty neat with these bags is that the zipper that's on the left, this is a men's bag, can be joined into one of the women's bags. So you have the ability to be able to actually sleep with 2 bags zipped together. Overall, really good value for money bag, great performer, packs up really well. In its compression bag, it's about 8 litres. If you're looking for a bag that you're able to use car camping, on your motorbike, and the occasional hike, then this is the one that you really should look closely at. Moving on to the Ascent. Now, the Ascent carries some of the same features as what the Trek did before. So we've still got the zip on each side, so the 1/4 zip on the right and the full zip on the left, and the ability to be able to undo the foot box. This bag's getting a little bit more tapered, so it's a little slimmer. It's a little bit higher performance. So in this bag, we've got 300 grams of 750 plus down. In the Trek, we had 380 grams of 650. In this bag, we've got 300 grams of 750. So by going for a higher loft power, we're able to have less down. So we're looking at a bag that's the same warmth, but it's lighter. It also compresses a little bit more as well, so it's a bit smaller as well. Material as far as fabric weight goes is the same. Overall weight though for this bag ends up being a little bit under 800 grams. So before with the Trek we were at 1100, now we're back under 800. We're not in the ultra lightweight class, but we are starting to be in the lightweight class. It's got the same features as far as the 1/4 zip on the right, the full zip on the left. You can open it up as a blanket. It's got the draft tubes. It's a fair bit smaller than what the Trek -1 is. So we've gone from around about 8 litres, or 8.2 to be exact, down to 5.5. Big volume difference, and then weight difference as well. It packs down smaller, it's lighter, it's a really good bag. So if you're occasionally from the car, but you're predominantly hiking, then this is the one to really start to take a look at, the Ascent series. Now we're going to talk about Ultralight. This is the Spark -1. So same warmth as the other two bags that we've looked at, which was the Trek -1 and the Ascent -1. But this is the Spark. So this is Sea Summit's lightest bag series. Doesn't have all of the same features. So if you're wanting to save weight, you're going to miss out on features. Zips are heavy. We've only got one zip on this bag, and it's only a quarter zip. So it's on the left-hand side, and it only runs a quarter of the way down the bag. That means there's not as many venting options for this bag. So if it's really hot, you're not going to be using this like a blanket, you're unable to open it up, you're unable to just stick your feet out of the bottom. But if this is within the temperature range that you're going to be hiking in, you're going to save a lot of weight. We'll also refer to this as a bike packing bag as well. The reason I would say this is more bike packing as well as ultralight hiking is the two go hand in hand. You don't have a lot of space when you're bike packing. You might only be carrying 40 litres worth of gear, and it's spaced around the bike. It's really hard to have bulky sleeping bags and bulky gear when you're bike packing. We really are in the same class as ultralight hikers. If you're in the market for an ultralight bag, this is the one to look at. So it's got 260 grams of 850 plus down. So we've stepped it up another level again from what we had in the Ascent, which was 750, and that was a level up from the Trek, which was 650. But because of the loft, it's still going to have the same warmth rating. What it does with the lighter face fabrics, so lighter fabrics as well, still a mummy shaped, but we're down to a 10 denier. That means that the overall weight savings for the bag, we're down to 500 grams. So this bag has the same warmth as what the Trek and the Ascent bags that we were looking at previously does, but we're at less than half the weight and half the bulk of what the Trek series is. So pretty amazing, really. So I've got to talk about the big drawback of a lightweight bag, and this happens across most of the industry as well, is to save weight, zippers are heavy. So we cut out zippers. It does mean that the foot box is fully sewn in. From this quarter section here, you have no venting options in this bag. That's the price you pay for saving weight. Now, it's a -1 bag, so if you're camping around that -1 to probably 10 degrees zone, then this is still going to be a comfortable bag. But if you're going to be sleeping at 20 degrees overnight, you're going to get too hot in this thing, and there isn't adequate venting options. So it's probably not the right bag for you as far as the -1 bag goes, but it's worth considering a different Spark bag if you're in warmer environments. Now, if it gets really cold, you've still got a draft collar around the top, and you've got a draw cord here, which does enable you to really cinch the hood down close to your face. Spark -1 in its bag, we're talking about something that's around about 4.5 litres. It's only 500 grams, so it is half the weight of what the Trek -1 is. So yeah, if you're in the ultralight space, take a look at the Spark. As you can see, all of these are great bags. The volume and the compactness and the lightweight Spark is the one that if you're just a hiker and you're in that ultralight space, you want something that is uncompromisingly lightweight, then look at the Spark. The Ascent series is really you do it all. It's not as light as the Spark. It's got a little bit more functionality to it. It's still nice and compact. If you're going to be hiking regularly, this is the bag you want to go for. The Trek is the bag that if you're going to be car camping mostly, it's the one you're going to want to look at, but you still want to be able to do the occasional hike, then you're still going to be able to fit this in your bag and go for a hike. Sea Summit have produced a really good range of bags, and each one meets its purpose pretty well. hiking it's these two, and car camping and hiking it's these two.